Hello, welcome to Uncle Solo's problem solving classroom again. So let's move on with introduction to algebra. So we have learned solving two-step equation. For instance, this is that. We've learned that. Now let's apply it to solve some word problems here. So this run right here, 187, is I think of a number, multiply by 4 and subtract 8. The result is 20. What is the number? Okay, I know you can do, most of you can do this in your head, but I'm going to teach you how to just write algebraic equations. So pay attention. Don't do this in your head. All right. Okay. So the step one, all these, I want you to follow these steps. Step one is choose a variable, any variable except the letter O. Okay. Because we don't want to confuse O with a zero. So A, B, C, all the way, and X, Y, Z. Just choose any letter. Commonly, it's X and Y are very common in algebra. But choose any letter. Okay, so step one, you choose your variable, the number that you don't know. So I think of a number, you say n is the number. It says multiply by 4. Normally this is what you write, but I don't want you to write that anymore. You write 4n. I know you did the n first and then multiply by 4 second, but you write 4n. Okay, got it? Okay, what did you do next? You subtracted 8, right? And you were told the result is 20. Okay, so let's proceed. So you choose it. Next step is you write the equation 4n minus 8, right? 4n minus 8. And what did you get? You got 20. So let's solve it. What do? Going forward, we subtracted 8. So when you're going back to find our n, we add 8 to both sides. So plus 8 plus 8. When I do that, okay, see the equation is got, this is the equal sign. There's a left-hand side and there's a right-hand side of the equation, okay? When I add 8 to the left side, I get, all I have left is the 4n, okay? I add 8 to negative 8, it will be gone. I have 4n equals what? 28. Then I go to the next step and I write my 4n and I divide by 4 and I do the same thing on the right side. What do you call that number? Okay, this is your vocabulary. Okay, the number multiplying your variable is called a coefficient. Write it somewhere. That's your that's your vocabulary for today. So I divide both sides by the coefficient of the variable, and my answer is 7. I put a nice box around it or underline it like this. And so look at my work, how my equal sign is about just lined up nice and neat. Okay, it's not exactly lined up, but get it lined up and nice and neat. Organize your work. Okay, build the right habits right from this point on. Okay, all right. So what else? So you go to question number 189. What are you going to do? I think of a number, multiply by 3 and add 6. What is the number? Let's say you choose your number to be A, right? And it says multiply by 3 is 8 times 3, but I don't want you to write 8 times 3. Write 3A. And then you add 6. The result is 21. Okay, that's the equation. Choose the variable, write the equation, then proceed to solve it. All right, let's do another one here. We have angles in a triangle. One of them is known, 60. The others are not known, x and 2x degrees. What is the value of x? Okay, angles in a triangle. So, okay, these angles in a triangle here, that phrase is your key phrase. The sum of angles in the triangle is 180. That's what we're going to make use of. The sum is 180. Sum means what? Add. So you come and you add okay, all the angles. X plus 2x plus 60. So first, okay, so you write the equation. Always I say write the equation first. Simplify the equation. We have 1x plus 2x. That's 3x plus 60. I've simplified it. Now I proceed to solve this, right? You know how to do that. You know how to do that. And your x equals to 40. 3x plus 60 equals 80. What do? You're adding 60 both sides, so you're going to subtract 60. All right. subtract 60, and all you have on the left will be 3x equals 120. Next step is you write your 3x and divide by 3, the coefficient of your variable. X equals 40. Plug it in. Good, that's your answer. Okay, here you have a straight line. Straight line. Angles in a straight line, that becomes your key phrase. What do you know? The fact is the sum of angles in a straight line is 180 degrees. We want to find x. X degrees is what? Okay. First, always I say what? Write the equation. Write the equation. Then you proceed to solve it. X equals 50. Right? Good. Let's do one more. We have, this is question number 192 right here. Let's do this one. The size of a rectangle are x centimeters and 3 centimeters, right? This is labeled for you, x and 3. If the perimeter is 24, find x. Okay, use algebra to do it. Okay, how are we going to write this? Okay, keyword perimeter. What does perimeter mean? This is sum of all the boundary lines of a geometric figure, right? So the sum again. So we come and write, we see x, this is 3. You know, this side is a rectangle, so this is x again, this is 3 centimeters. So what do we do? Is if we start from one point, okay, perimeter means start from one point, add. So this is x, and then we continue, add 3, add another x, and then another 3. Once we back to here, we finish adding everything. So that's what we do. So that's the equation. Write the equation based on the definition. And then what? You simplify it. I have 1x here, another 1x here is 2x. Okay? Plus 6 equals 24. What do? You've mastered this already. You solve it, x equals 9. When you plug it in here, it is correct. The perimeter is 24. Your work is done. I need you to do the rest of the exercises and send it to me. Anyway, in algebra, when you see a letter A, it's 1A, but we just don't write 1, okay? So if you see A plus 4A, it means 1A plus 4A, which is 5A, okay? Anyway, do the rest of the exercises, and then you let me have your answers, and then I'll let you know. Okay, so watch the video again, pause it, do all these yourself, make sure you get the same answers. Okay, keep on practicing, and all things being equal, what? You shall bloom. Welcome to Bloom Leadership Academy. See you in the next class. Bye bye.